Oh, man, what's going on, guys? We're back again. Let's jump right into it. It's from the last video. I have a story to tell you guys, right? So this past weekend at my job in the Matrix, as I like to say. Let me get all this shit up. I should have done this before recording. At my job, right? They laid off, I think a total of like 15 people, right? Half the jobs were because technology. Like we don't need, they didn't need the people anymore. They had the technology for it. Like, and you hear about this type of thing, right? But I actually witnessed it for myself firsthand. They didn't even get any notice about it. They just put up to the job like normal. Got laid off that same day, like middle of the day too, right? And after we all heard the news about this, I talking to my boy Lucas, good friend of mine, great person. We're talking about it could happen at any given moment to anybody, right? And we looked at it as mostly motivation. Like if it happens, we're not going to go back to this. We're not just going to start over at a different company, a different warehouse, and then just start from the bottom up again. Try and find something better if it is, a better job, whatever. It has to be a fucking great job. Other than that, if it's not, then we're doing shit like this, like self-made type of businesses, social media, in that area of things, the entrepreneurship type of idea. And while we're having this conversation, we're going to another topic of Super Bowl. Talk about the Super Bowl and Bad Bunny's performance, and we thought it was good. Everybody else thought it was good. We weren't against it. I love Latinas. Everybody loves Latinas. We're not against this shit, right? And it might sound surprising coming from me, previous videos and all the red pill types shit, whatever. But it doesn't bother me like that. But the point is, we live in a time where there's always a divide somewhere. Like the internet is fucking ruthless. I say this shit all the time. There's always two sides to the internet, maybe three. But just look at the two sides to the internet. People who are for, people who are against. People who are against, people who are for. It's always going to be like that. Recently, like these past, 8 months or whatever, Israel, Gaza, right? Palestine, Israel, Palestine. Now it's the ICE thing, and then the Bad Bunny turning point, USA, Super Bowl, right? It's always something. It's always fucking something. Everybody is entitled to an opinion. And because of that, everybody's entitled to an opinion to the world where everybody can see it. Because of that, everybody thinks they're right in some regard. I couldn't even watch the Super Bowl because we're tied. It's the way the world is. We're tied into the internet. We see things on the internet. I watched Super Bowl. I was trying to just enjoy it, right? Just like any other. It's like an American staple, right? The fucking Super Bowl. Just trying to enjoy it, and because all this things that I've seen previously on the internet. I don't. If you guys watch this on YouTube, you'll notice I don't post on TikTok anymore. I've deleted TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I'm just on Threads, and YouTube. Threads is, I'm getting to the point where I'm about to delete Threads too. It's like I don't want to see that shit. Like I keep that. I don't want that negative energy, near me. I like being able to think for myself. form my own opinions without anybody else's influence. Anyways, I'm trying to just enjoy the Super Bowl, and because of the use of the internet prior, I'm looking for like subliminal shit, bro. During like the halftime show, like rather than just enjoying the experience and watching the once a year halftime show, I'm looking for subliminals. I have to like snap myself at it, like bro, just to enjoy it. I'm like, fuck this, bro. Like, just enjoy it. Whatever. Finish the game. Don't get tied up into the political nonsense and the whole divide or whatever. Um, and then I enjoyed it. It was nice. I didn't I didn't mind it. I didn't. There's people like I just said who just hated it, right, and then went the other way to whatever something that was made to be American, but it's just they're shitting on Charlie Kirk's name at this point. Like the legacy of Charlie Kirk, like it lasted a month, if that, right? Because then you got the Kirkification, you got his wife, fucking just being a weirdo. And then you got the whole organization of Turning Point USA is now. It's just like after that thing, it's kind of a joke now. It's kind of a joke. Like the legacy, uh, people who don't let it get to them. Legacy's still there, but people who just didn't know anything about it, it's a joke now. That's just what it is. Uh, the point I say all that to get into this topic. Fear. Fear will ruin your life, your mental health, your physical health. It can do some very serious damage just to your lifestyle in general, right? Uh, Correct me if I'm wrong. Humans are born with a natural fear of, I think it's noise and heights. Anything else after that was like instilled influence into you from the time you had realization that you were even fucking human, right? Fear in today's society is it's like people are consumed by fear. They're worried about saying the wrong thing. They're worried about which side should I be on. They're worried about saying. Sorry if there's noise in the background. I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen. They're worried about saying the wrong things to people. They're worried about like shit I was talking about last video. Um, about somebody talking to you and you just say the wrong thing, or you just like say you don't even say anything at all, and you just sound like an idiot, right? They're so focused on trying to have the right answer all the fucking time. This is fear. Social conditioning, right? First off, here's the thing about the internet, guys. Whoever, because you this, I think they're called like globalists or whatever, right? They look down at us, the people, and play a big game and laugh at us. Yeah, our shit gonna be two-sided, yes, but it is, I believe, now more man-made, and it's quick. Quick. What they do is generate a bunch of bots and in comments and just start a complete internet war. It's not. It's man. It's man-made, And it's meant to confuse you. It's meant to take you off track. It's meant to take you out of that flow state. It's meant to take you off of your purpose. It's meant to take you off of being like a fucking human and figuring out human shit. Right? It's like, and everybody's consuming all this shit, bro. Everybody's consuming all this all these pre-made decisions, all these pre-made fears in people, so that way they can be controlled, so they can stay stagnant where they're at, where we're at. Right? I'm gonna make another video about like middle class, because the middle class is like fucked. Because we're the ones consuming this shit. Like I say, the most. Right? Higher up people, they don't really give a fuck. Homeless people, they definitely don't give a fuck. Us, we try to find something like of importance, like along our journey of life, right? Want to find something that has like some type of meaning, and this is all false meaning. None of this is real, bro. Like you have a purpose, a destiny, a like fulfillment, just to being a human in general, and all these things that we're consuming generates a fear and completely paralyzes us from what we're supposed to be doing, right? Understand that. Understand that. And if we take this down to just this regular daily life, right? You have a fear of talking to people a certain way. A fear, you have to like put a filter on what you're saying. I was at work one day and a very good friend of mine, good lady, um, I was telling her, she was asking me about like my pregame, what I do before I play football, right? Game day. I told her I'd stop at Starbucks, get me a strawberry acai refresher with water, light ice. And the first thing she said, you don't need to be drinking Starbucks. Don't drink Starbucks anymore. Like, first off, like, what type of entitlement? You know, a very good friend of mine. But at the same time, it's like, what in a person makes them think they can tell me to stop doing something? Right? And if I wasn't me, this would create a fear. Next time I talk to people, don't mention fucking Starbucks. Right? Just because of that. First off, grow some fucking balls. And this creates a social conditioning. Social conditioning is a long list of you don't need to be drinking Starbucks. A long list of that shit. And then it's creating the person who you are today. Just this fucking, everybody's so fucking on edge, bro. If you are on edge, recognize that you are on edge. Recognize, why the fuck am I like this? Why am I overthinking? Why am I overanalyzing? Why am I stuck in this constant loop? Right? And that can lead down a dark path. That can lead you down to like fucking not talking to anybody. This video is for men and women, by the way. When I say lone wolf, men and women, this turns you into a lone wolf type of person, which it's good temporarily to be a lone wolf, but um, only for when, like I talked about ghost mode in my past videos, about separating yourself from this type of thing and then creating your own, or finding like meaning of what you need to do and how you're going to get it done, right? But this is like this will put you in like a forced prison cell, a forced mental prison cell. Guys, the way around this, right? This is how I replied to the Starbucks comment, right? And you can't please everybody. I'm telling you straight up, you can't make anybody. You really can't make anybody happy, unless you have kids. You can make your kids happy, but you can't please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. That's how I replied to the comment. I was just like, I mean, it's a part of my game day routine. Like, I'm gonna have Starbucks. It's right next to the field. It's closer. I've always like when you think coffee, you think fucking Starbucks. You don't think, oh, they're support. I don't even know what the fuck they support, bro. That's how much I don't give a fuck about these things. I don't know who they support. She told me, I forgot. I don't care. I'm drinking my Starbucks, my strawberry acai refresher, water, light ice, venti. I'm drinking that shit. I might get 2 of them bitches. You have to recognize what's going on around you, right? Know what's going on around you. I just told you, everybody is consumed with fears that are man-made. And nobody has like a legit decision. Like, bro, when I brought up the Super Bowl thing, around some friends, it was more like I could see everybody's face, just like, do I say I liked it? Do I say I didn't like it? Like, bro, who wants to live like that, bro? Like, you just see it in their face, like, yo, yeah, I watched it. Waiting to see what direction they go in. Like, you can't even think for yourself anymore. That's how bad fear has created the social conditioning of the modern world. Just go back to how you. Oh, well, I just told you how to work your way around it. Like, you can't be afraid. You can't be afraid. Like, people say things and give you suggestions, or like, they'll just straight up tell you what you should be doing. I know what you're saying. Oh, this guy, Coach Kane, he makes videos and tells people what the fuck to do. Bro, because it's at the point where people do need guidance. People do need a way out of this, especially men, right? Men don't even scared to like talk to women now. Scared to approach women. Scared to try to have something with a woman, right? I think it's just gonna, I don't know, fall in their lap when it's not. Scared of like job interviews. Scared to make videos on YouTube and voice their opinions. Scared of what their family's gonna say, friends are gonna say. Right? At the end of the day, remember I showed you guys that drawing from the last video. I said these aren't a pair of balls, right? The world before, the world after. That's how you gotta look at shit. Like, you go through life living in fear that you're gonna say something wrong, that you're gonna choose the wrong side. I mean, now for a lot of us, it's kind of like we have to break out of this. We have to break out of this list of Starbucks drinks, of places that you can't go because they support one side or whatnot. Like, who cares, bro? I have bills to pay. I have shit to do. Football games to win. Kids to raise. I'm on a fucking conquest, bro. I'm on a mission. Oh, you shouldn't be saying this. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be saying this. You shouldn't be doing that. Bro, it's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna fuck you up. Deep down inside, as a human, you know what you need to do. As a man, you know what you need to do. As a woman, you know what you need to do. We all know what needs to be done. Like, we weren't created to not know. Deep down, you know. Like, you know the answer. You know. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to yourself. You know the answer. You know you want to be able to talk freely, say whatever the fuck you want to say. You know you want to take that step into a positive direction to be something better. The 2.0 version of you, right? Here's you 2.0. This guy's always gonna win, right? Always. You know what? Fuck that up. Talk. Do things from the 2.0 version of you. Go about life as the person you want to be, even if you're not that person yet. Like, you know what you want to be. Start acting like it. Start putting those things into action so it can be real. Because this fear has grabbed a hold of you, my G. Has grabbed a hold of a lot of us. And it's whole social condition, bro. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. So after I had that talk with my friend about, the layoffs or whatever, we were just making some positive. This is fucking crazy because I talk about negative energy all the time. We were talking about we tried to make positive from it, right? Like, if this were to happen, you know, positive shit. Like, we're going all gas, no brakes. Like, nothing can stop us. And, it was a lead that came over real quick too. She said, "I work ICQA. That's my job title." Right? She came over and said, "Hey, I heard they're gonna start cutting the meat off ICQA. I heard you guys are overstaffed." Yeah, that's what I heard. And then left. Just left. Just she tried to fuck up our day. She left with a smile on her fucking face. She got joy out of creating something negative. She got joy out of creating something negative. She tried to put fear in us and then left with a smile on her face and started doing it to others. By the end of the day, she probably slept great. People are like that. The internet is like that. Comments are like that. People close to you are like that. They will just try to suck the energy, the good energy from you for themselves to feed the negative energy that they think is driving them, like, to happiness, to optimism, positivity, whatever the fuck. They think the negative energy is charging them. Guys, under be aware. Be aware. Be aware. You know exactly what you need to do. You know that people will try to feed off of that. You know that fear does not have to control you. You know that people and the internet will try to put fear in your mind to keep you stagnant and keep you where the fuck you're at. As long as you're aware of this type of thing, you'll be fine. As long as you move from the 2.0 version of you You can't be. Eventually, you cannot be stopped. You cannot be looked down on. You cannot be passed up. Will you fall? Yes. Will you stay down? No. That's it for the video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy, Coach Kane. Like, subscribe, comment your experiences. Now we'll see you guys soon. But now I have to get up and turn off the recording.